Lions TV, the only Omar here today, mate, and you saw one of the first home victories in a long time.
Yeah, I know, mate. I mean, it's a quality performance, I'd say. Well, after the first 20 minutes, we sort of like got into the game, and then like it's the last 20 minutes of that first half is when we actually like played a decent bit of football, rather than like playing long ball and all that. It was actually playing it on the floor, playing forward passes, and then as we grew into the game, West Brom just lost confidence, and then they were terrible, mate. Yeah. Like they was a terrible, terrible team.
I think Thompson's a massive part of that plan, just behind Gregory in that hole with a new formation. It links the midfields with the forwards so well. I thought me and you both personally as well slated Tunnicliffe and Leonard. I thought everyone played well today. Yeah. The midfield three was the key for me.
Yeah, I mean that's like the performance that we played against Brighton. That three in midfield, I couldn't say anything bad about them players, and I thought, do you know what? Maybe Harris was right, giving him a bit more time. But even like Leonard and Tunnicliffe today, they played absolutely blinding. And then Thompson,
that's what we want from them.
Exactly.
That's what we want from them.
And then they was doing like the defensive work so that Thompson could push forward, and like you say, link up the play with Gregory. And it actually worked today. It came off today.
2 goals, bit of luck with the first one, and bit of luck with the second one for once.
Yeah.
Tunnicliffe got on the score sheet, and the second one, was it out? I mean, the West Brom player got sent off because he said it was out of play.
Yeah, but do you know what? Right, it's about time that we had a bit of luck, mate. It is about time we had a bit of luck. I mean, like we've had few good performances, and we've not got results out of it. Like the Leeds performance, we should have got a result out of that. Yeah. But the thing is, it's like what people said before. Like it's like we concede 8 after the 80th minute. So if all of our games ended at the 80th minute, we'd probably be in the playoffs.
Well, the thing is, when it's a bit of a bigger club that comes down, and the crowd wasn't in numbers fantastic today, but it was quite vocal at times. It just proves that when we get behind the teams, we do well against the bigger teams. The worry is like on Wednesday, it's a London derby, QPR, but just today, the crowd seemed up for it, the players seemed up for it. It was just you could just feel it inside the ground.
And do you know what else it was, Dan? Is that the players are like starting to put in more effort now. I think that Brighton game,
contracts expiring. That's why.
Yeah, maybe. I think these players are playing thinking, oh, maybe I might get a move away from Millwall. But I tell you what, mate, great performance from all of the boys today. Can't fault any of them. I think Meredith played absolutely blinding. I mean, he's come back into the team, and he's made us look at Ferguson and think, oh, maybe Ferguson could get dropped. But Ferguson's been the player of the season, and it's good to finally see that and see the effort put in with the perperformances, mate. That's what we needed. We needed
people saying the manager can't motivate him. Obviously, whatever he's done and said has worked spot on. I heard a geezer walking down the stairs behind me as he was leaving 5 minutes for the end saying Harris's fucking tactics are too negative. And you can't fault the manager or the players here today for that performance, us getting the lead and then defending it. It was all spot on.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, if we would have conceded 2 goals late on again, then it would have been a whole different kettle of fish, and people would have said Harris should have taken him off earlier, should have done this earlier. Do you know what? I think he's played well with his subs today. I'm glad he never brought Tom Elliott on. Right? I'm glad he never brought Tom Elliott. I'm not his biggest fan, but yeah, he's done well with his substitutions, and we could have even gone on and scored 3 or 4, mate. Yeah. We could have had 3 or 4 goals there today, and then players all of a sudden started laying back, and then we realised they're not putting us under any pressure today. Pass the ball around, and that's what I like. It's good to see a good bit of football down there, mate.
It was. What was that song they played at the end? Rocking all over the world.